Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. Uh, in our previous sessions, we have seen the questionnaires, uh, performance role, eligibility. Yeah, we saw a performance document type, comparison, questionnaires, question, what are the questions type, what is a questionnaire template, and also we saw the questionnaire flow. Okay, so the first thing we do is we create a question, then we create a questionnaire template, then comes the questionnaire. Okay, in today's session we are going to see performance process flow. And okay, so this is, so imagine there's a company which decides to organize a team adventure race to motivate their employees and promote teamwork. To ensure everything runs smooth, they design a process and plan. So the plan will be a template to evaluate the team performance during the race. Here's how the performance process flow. Okay, so let's go to Paint and let's write the scenarios. Okay, so what they are organizing? So they are organizing a team adventure race. Okay, let me copy that image and paste it over here so for better understanding. Okay, not now. Okay, so a company decides to organize a team adventure race. So this is your team adventure race. If with the image you can understand. So they have certain assessment for the employees. So before the race begins, the organizer decides what success look like. So they have kept certain points. So let me write at the start. They have created a template, you can say, okay, where they have created certain criteria. Okay, they have set certain criteria. So first, the team must complete the race within certain time, right? This is the first criteria they have set. Okay, and there is the second criteria, which is teams challenge must solve challenges like a puzzle. Okay, obstacles. Okay, and team building. Okay, task. Okay, so they have set certain criteria where the team must complete the race within certain time. So they have set certain time for that, and the teams should finish the race within that task or within that time. And then there are certain challenges they have they have to solve, like puzzle, obstacles, and team building task. Okay, so this is like defining the performance process flow. Okay, okay, so the criteria, okay, the objective of the performance cycle, it starts with setting clear goals for employee. So we have set these are the goals, okay, the criteria in which the employee should uh, work. So these are kind of a setting up a goal for employees. Okay, so this will be a performance performance uh, process flow, where you define goals. Okay, so what the the employee needs to do, these type of tasks are set in the performance process flow. Okay, then to evaluate the teams, the organizer create a template which specify sections. Okay, in which they have created certain sections. So take one, and inside that we will define a list of section. Okay, so they have goals, settings, then they have competency assessment, sorry, assess, okay, assessment, let me, okay, then they have rating, scales, and overall evaluation. So these are some templates they have set, and inside goal setting, mm, inside goal setting they have said that each team needs each team needs set to their own strategies for completing the race. Okay, like which task to prioritize. So based on the like whatever task they have get, what is at the prior level, they have to decide that first. So uh, decide task which will be prior. Then uh, okay, then this section is the uh, template defines the goal and metrics to be tracked, and what are the goals and metrics to be tracked. Okay, so setting goals, goal setting means uh, you have to decide which task will be at your priority, then what goals and metrics you need to track. Then in the competency, the teams are evaluated based on their skills such as communication, problem solving, and teamwork. Okay, so this is a criteria which uh, skill based evaluation, and in the performance template, this section lists the key competencies required for success. Okay. Then there is rating. Okay, let me remove this. And there is rating scale. And the rating scale, so where the 5 will stand for outstanding performance, and 4 will be for meeting expectations, and 3 will be for sorry, this is for 3 meeting expectations, and 1 is for needs improvement. Okay, then comes the overall evaluation, which will be your final evaluation. So this is your final score, which will be which combines of time taken to complete the task. Okay, yeah, time taken to complete the task, challenges solved, and teamwork. Okay, so in the performance template, this section pulls data from all other sections to provide an overall evaluation. Okay, so these are all present in your performance template as well. So we are going to cover two topics actually. The first one is the criteria, okay, which is your performance process flow in Fusion performance module. And then yeah, the second one is you are justifying the points which uh, you are providing the rating scales, competency assessment, who will be able to assess that, goal setting. Okay, so what tasks are will be on your priority list. Okay, and the overall evaluation, this will be set up in your okay, this will be this will be set on performance template. Okay, so this should be better below. Okay, so in this short example we saw that there is a company which decides to organize a team adventure race, where they have set certain criteria to clear that race, where the team must complete that race within certain time. Team must solve challenges like puzzle, obstacles, and team building tasks. Okay, which is basically in Fusion we do it in performance process flow. Then they have certain points, or we can say sections, where they have like made a template. The first point they set is goal setting, where they are deciding that which task will be on your prior list, and which will not be on the prior list. In Fusion, uh, performance management, what goals and metrics we need to be tracked. Okay, then comes your competency assessment, which is based evaluation. Okay, where where you will decide like on which skill set like communication, problem solving, and teamwork, based on which evaluation you are going to assess the evaluation. Okay, then there is a rating scale, so it is like okay, like this. It is like this. So from 1 till 5 it is going up. Okay, then there is your overall evaluation though. So this is your final score. We will where you will evaluate the time taken based on this uh, criteria you provided, like what how much time taken, how many challenges they solved, and what teamworks they have achieved. Okay, now that the goals are clear and the template is ready, the race begins. Now everything is set. Okay, uh, this is your evaluation like performance template on what basis you are going to evaluate. Okay, you have said that, you have the criteria, now you are ready to race. Okay, the first is self-assessment. Each team evaluates their own performance at checkpoint. Okay, so let me make okay, so I'll make it over here. Let me take a straight line. Okay, so the first checkpoint of your goals are your self assessment. So this is your self assessment. Then the second will be your manager assessment, and the third is this, remove it. In a straight line. Okay, the first point I'll take is this, and let me take the second point. Mark the second point. Uh, mhm. I'll try once. Okay, the first point will be here. The second point. Okay, let me add another line. Um, from here, let's add another line for further evaluation. So we actually need uh, 3 points for that. Okay, so here, let's suppose this is your, what is, okay, I'll take it from here. Okay, so let's say this is your first point. Okay, which is your self assessment. Okay, uh, okay, here each team will be self evaluating themselves. So this is self assessment. Okay, here each team will self assess themselves. Okay, And then there will be manager assessment, where the manager will assist their team. Okay. With this point, manager will assist manager uh, manager assessment. Okay. Then the final checkpoint will be uh, a review and discussion. Mm, yeah, view and discussion. Okay. So based on this, we are going to assess. Okay, let me explain the manager assessment. So after the race, the organizer observe how the teams performed, giving feedback and scores. Okay, this aligns with the managerial evaluation in the process flow, uh, performance process flow. Then comes your review and discussion. So organizer and team meets to discuss results, identifying strengths and suggest improvement. In the process flow, this corresponds to the review phase, where feedback is shared and plans for improvements are made. Okay, so this is an example. I try to explain you what is performance process flow looks like. So first you set up your criteria, then you set up your template. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's try to understand that in the with the definition. So the performance process flow defines the steps in evaluating employees' performance from setting goals to final review. Okay. uh, just give me a second. Yeah. So, in this task, we stimulate our organization's performance cycle flow. According to business requirement, we can define which all tasks are needed and sequence of the task will be defined here. Okay, so here actually you are specifying the needed task and the sequence, like you are prioritizing the task on the sequence, like which task needs to be at the top and which task needs to be at bottom. Okay, there are four sections where we define a setup for various aspects of a performance process. The first is setting goals. In this section, we will define if the performance process include manager and worker himself, uh, set settings goal setting goals and goal settings related tasks are to enabled. Then comes our worker self evaluation and manager evaluation. This is where we define how evaluation of an employee will take place. We need to work appropriate option. We need to mark appropriate options according to our business requirement to let manager rate employees, or employee can also self evaluate. These two tasks can also occur simultaneously. Upon making evaluation, tasks can be performed concurrently. So let's go ahead and let me show you, so you can better understand in that. There are two mode options we have to explore. So while we are seeing the templates, that time you will understand. So this is our performance process flow. Okay, and this actually I created today itself. Let it be. Okay, let's add another one. So which is annual evaluation 2025. Okay, so annual evaluation for the year 2025. The status, we are going to keep it as active, and let's change the date to 1st January 2025. And the process flow, let's change to December, sorry, December 31st. Here you see the four sections. Actually they have removed, this is the recent update, they have removed the goal setting section over here. So we get worker self-evaluation and manager evaluation, participant feedback, and approval review and meetings. If I scroll down, you will find that. And below that, you can see task sequence number, task name for manager role, task name for manage worker role. Okay, so these are the tasks you find. So in this is your worker self evaluation and manager evaluation. This is where we define how evaluation of a person, like employee, will take place. Okay, so you can include worker self evaluation task. If I click on that and if I scroll down here, you see the task will be prioritized. So this is the first task we are going to keep it as. Okay, so this is your the most prior task. Then we also want manager to evaluate for worker task. Okay, so okay, and we don't want any additional. Okay, addition like we don't want additional edits of manager evaluation task. Okay, when completed, evaluation task can be performed concurrently. Yeah, we can keep that. Then comes your participant feedback. Here we can enable participant feedback, and if feedback is enabled, then we can mark option to let managers or worker add participant track and request feedbacks from them. Okay, include manage participant feedback task. Okay, here you can see managers can select participant, managers can add questions if they want. Then there is a worker can select participant. Okay, let it be, we don't want worker to select a participant. Then there is a manager can track participant. Yeah, they can track if any uh, okay, participant can reopen submitted feedback. Okay, managers can reopen submitted feedbacks. Okay, then this is your participant. Okay, then comes your approval review and meetings, who can approve. Okay, here we can define if we need final feedback from worker and manager. Okay, We can also define notification and acknowledgement regarding the review meetings held between manager and worker, along with approvals of uh, performance document. So this here you can we have different options. Okay, whether you want to include approval process. Okay, then let's select automatically submit approval for a preceding task is completed. Include document sharing. Yeah, we want that. So they can tell like which work and they have completed certain task on that time. So they can share uh, documents. Worker must acknowledge document. Include review meetings. Yeah, we can keep. Let's not do that. Include worker include worker provide final feedback. Yeah, we want that, and include manager as well for the final feedback. If we see the worker first self-evaluation, we have kept that as a priority. That will be the first task will cover in the process flow. Then there is manager evaluation for worker. Then manage participant feedback. First approval, share document, provide final feedback. So let's submit that. Okay, so this will be our performance process flow. Then comes your template. Okay, so let's come back. I hope the performance process flow is yeah, everyone is able to understand. Let's see the performance template section. So performance template section provides a structured framework to capture key performance areas like competencies and overall rating. In this task, we have to create a section for each task that we have included through task process flow previously. Which and how many sections need to create to be created depend upon the task that we set up in the process flow. For example, if we have manager final feedback task, mark include manager provide final feedback task. So we just now added in our process flow. Okay, so you need to define that in the process flow. We have already done that. Let me open and let me show you now. So include manager provide final feedback task. Then we need to have a section for it with section type. Okay, for each task we need to create section type as manager final. So this will be created in the performance template section. Let's go back and let's open performance template section. Let's add for the particular task, which is include manager provide final feedback. Let's name it manager final task. So here you have to also provide the final feedback task from manager. Okay. Or we have set goals. Mm, okay. So this is your uh, okay. So this is your performance template section, and in this you can see performance detail, performance processing, uh, item processing. Let's go with each of the section type. Let me open the PPT, and these are the section type. Okay, so this is your section. The first is section type, which is performance goals. We need to create this section when we have at least one of the following in the included in our task process flow, which is goal setting, worker self evaluation, manager evaluation of worker. Then there is a section rating model, which is the rating model we select here will be used by managers or employees in respective evaluation task. The properties uh, we set up in the section following this, that is rating calculation, will be used while determining the calculated rating for the section. Okay, then there is comment and wait. Comment, sorry. Uh, okay, so then comes your comments and waiting, which we can enable comment and waiting for the section. When we enable waiting, we need to make sure that summation of all the section is 100. Then comes your item processing. This section determines setup of uh, these. Okay, so this is let's select this section rating model as 100. Mm, uh, okay, then there is item processing. Sorry, the rating and calculations. For rating and calculation sections of item processing, we need to choose a rating type and rating model to be used. As in our example, we have used performance goal section type. So this performance goals as our section type. Hence, the rating type will be auto populated as performance. Let me rating type. Okay, and item calculation. This is your item processing actually. Okay, then comes your properties. uh, in this section of content item processing, we can set up various properties regarding the content item as weight and minimum weight for content item. um, okay, we can set weight and minimum weight for the content item by marking minimum weight option. So if I so when we are creating these performance template section, we will understand that in that session. So is it required for then comes our second properties, which is required for item to be non-removable from performance document. Okay, then the third property is target proficiency level. Target proficiency level is displayed for the content item for employees profile selected under section content. And then your target performance rating. Target performance rating can be marked to let managers select the target performance rating for item in the performance document. Okay, so this is okay. So that's all for this session. And in the next session, we will see the how we can how we are going to create our performance template section, and we will also see performance template. So if you have any queries relating to this, please feel free to drop a comment, and we will meet in the next session. Thank you for watching the session.